All right, welcome back to the show, everyone, and good morning to you. Hope you guys are having a good day so far. So it's been a while since I've seen a video from Get Like Coop, but I've always been a big fan. Honestly, I think half the reason is just like Coop's voice is awesome. So anyways, this video popped up on my feed, and I was actually pretty surprised to see it. It's titled "It's All Over for LeBron James," and the reason I'm surprised to see it is, you know, Get Like Coop, he's not really like into the GOAT debate stuff. He just kind of reports on what's going on in the league, and to see a title like this, "It's All Over for LeBron James," I was actually really surprised. But I think the idea of like the burnout of LeBron is starting to get mainstream. Like, it's not just like oh, you're haters or something like that. I think a lot of even his own fans are sick and tired of this guy and just ready for him to leave. But anyways, you guys, we're gonna check this video out, and I'm gonna link the original video from Coop down below in the description. There you also see a list of channel members. Shout out channel members. I appreciate you all. Guys, I think that's it for the intro. I'm just curious to see what is going to be said in this video. So let's check it out. Like the video, I'd appreciate it. And here we go.
The question on everybody's mind is, where will LeBron be playing next season?
The first time in 23 years.
I feel like we've been having this conversation for the last 15 years now with LeBron. Where is he going to be next year? But where is he going to be next year?
A team that has LeBron James on it, the main focus of the team is not LeBron.
If LeBron James wants to put himself in a championship situation, then there has to be another opportunity out there that he needs to look for.
It feels like the last dance.
So the other day I dropped a video called "The Lakers' DeAndre Ayton Plan is Insane," and if you haven't seen it, trust me, it's worth your time. But the comment section on that video got spicy. One subscriber went in saying, "I will be happy when the Lakers finally move on from LeBron. He's always just about himself, always. It's toxic in any industry. Let's see what happens with DA. He's the best guy we could have gotten at the price we got him. Would trade LeBron and Bronny James for Jimmy Butler and Moses Moody. No question." I don't know about
I'm telling you guys, like, if you get into the comment section of some of these channels, like I'm going to do it right here. This is not like a LeBron hate channel or anything like that. Last Dance, more like Last Heist. Nah, the question on everyone's mind is, when's this dude retiring? Most guys on the verge of retirement would see Luka trade and think, awesome, what a great teammate to ride out the last couple of seasons with. LeBron saw Luka trade and thought, how can I make sure I'm still the center of attention? Like, there, the next one. Lakers have zero chance of winning a championship, and people need to accept it. Next one, LeBron fatigue is real. He just needs to retire. It's nothing like The Last Dance. You got to know when to bow out graciously. Like, seriously, you guys, this is not my channel. This is Coop's channel. And to see these kind of comments in there shows that, like, the majority of people that watch basketball in the world are just sick and tired of this dude. I'm surprised there wasn't like one LeBron shill in there at all, like defending him, be like, he's still the king. Not one of them.
Swapping LeBron James and Bronny for Jimmy Butler and Moses Moody, that honestly feels like one of those strange deals that somehow leaves both teams worse off. But I respect the boldness behind the idea. Sometimes you reach a point where change isn't just welcome, it's necessary. And that's exactly where it feels like the Lakers are right now with LeBron. Both parties look exhausted, but Lakers fans, they're downright fed up. In fact, that's exactly what I replied to this comment with. I said that I think that most Lakers fans have had enough of the LeBron experience.
Yep.
I said this because even those fans who have appreciated what LeBron James has brought to the team have to be tired of this constant news cycle that's always clouding whatever the Lakers are doing.
Yeah, no kidding.
But the thing was,
imagine trying to, you know, you just bought the team, you're trying to run this new franchise, whatever. You're trying to run the Lakers franchise, and you got this freaking guy who's making threats, you know, like being all passive aggressive, and you don't know if he's going to be on your team or not, yet you've committed to pay him $53 million, and you still don't get to know if he's going to be on your team or not, or what the hell's going to happen. Like, no, man, we're good. We're good.
This news cycle was something that the Lakers sort of had to accept in the past if they wanted to keep LeBron. After all, even beyond his prime, LeBron still remained among basketball's elite. And let's not overlook the fact that this man brought LA a championship. In October of 2020, LeBron James led the Lakers back to basketball's promised land, beating the Miami Heat in a hard-fought 6-game series. Alex Caruso might have recently joked that the Lakers' bubble championship was a fake ring, now that he's got a real one. But Los Angeles not only returning, but shining on the biggest stage.
Yeah, the idea of playing a real basketball tournament, how about any real sports event? Like a professional sports event with zero audience. Like, no matter what you do, we're not going to take it seriously. Thank you for the entertainment. I wish they didn't consider that a real season, like a real playoffs, though, because that's not really what it was. But it is what it is.
It was a big deal. But now, the Lakers have a shiny new superstar to build around, Luka Doncic.
Shiny.
Right now, Luka is way better than LeBron. And he's over a decade younger.
Yep.
Thanks to his global appeal and the hype that he built dominating Europe's biggest stage at Real Madrid before arriving stateside as a teenage phenom, Luka just isn't some basketball star. He's a worldwide megastar. The Lakers haven't exactly been subtle this offseason. Their megastar Luka Doncic is the new sheriff in town. And that's bad news for LeBron James. The man famously known as SlkEM now finds himself...
I'm actually getting a different impression from the new owners. It's not that Luka's the new sheriff in town. It's that the owner's the new sheriff in town. And Luka's their star player. Like, it's starting to feel like a normal franchise. Whatever was going on with, like, Genie and LeBron, giving LeBron that much power, like, that is not normal. That's not a normal player-owner situation. I think she might have gotten carried away because that's how, like, her dad was with Magic back in the day. You know, like, they were, like, actually really, really close. But I don't know, man. That wasn't normal. Anyways, the new owners are just like, yep, Luka's our star, LeBron's a nuisance, and we want to win a championship. That's it. Like, if you're not here to help us win, get out.
Reduced to the status of an ordinary role player when it comes to LA's plans. His legendary status is fading fast under LA's new regime. We might truly be watching the end of LeBron's reign in Hollywood. But if you're enjoying the content, make sure to drop a like,
always
hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell for notifications.
Man, I gave you a like before I even started this.
It might all seem small, but it genuinely powers the growth of this channel and helps us to keep pumping out content.
Yes, sir.
In June,
by the way, like I said, doesn't Coop have like the coolest voice?
Speculation of LeBron James graciously taking a pay cut was swiftly silenced when it was revealed that he'd instead be cashing in on that hefty $52.6 million player option for the 25-26 season. Rich Paul, LeBron's longtime agent, followed this news up with a message to ESPN.
LeBron wants to compete for a championship.
Championships don't matter. Championships are weird.
The Lakers are building for the future. He understands that, but he values a realistic chance at winning it all. We're very appreciative of the partnership.
The ring culture is weird. I don't get it. I don't know where it started.
That we've had for 8 years with Genie and Rob, and consider the Lakers a critical part of his career.
We understand the difficulty in winning now while preparing for the future. We do want to evaluate what's best for LeBron at this stage in his life and career. He wants to make every season he has left count, and the Lakers understand that and are supportive and want what's best for him.
I would be too. I would say the same thing. Hey man, I support that, LeBron. Where you want to go? Where you want to go? Let's get you to the place you want to go. Let's get you out of here.
It sounded more like an ultimatum than a casual statement. I initially wanted to wave this off as just another classic case of LeBron applying pressure in LA, but something about the intensity of Paul's words hit differently this time around. Maybe it was the aggressive tone from LeBron's camp, or maybe it was the highly combustible ingredient tossed into this volatile mix, the arrival of Luka Doncic. This statement made shockwaves around the league, leaving teams like the Warriors suddenly thinking, hold on a second, if LeBron's really on the table, maybe we should throw our hat back into the ring. And if the reports are legit, you can go ahead and add the Mavericks, Clippers, and Cavaliers to the growing list of teams that have hit up Rich Paul about a possible LeBron trade. There are plenty of desperate teams out there. Some are chasing a ring, and others are just chasing ticket sales. Not everyone's trying to win. Some just want a packed house.
Wait. Who would be... Oh, that's blurry. Mavericks don't need to chase ticket sales. Warriors I don't think they need to chase it. The Cavs, you got a great team right now. I don't think you need to chase it. Clippers, maybe.
Cavaliers, there are plenty of desperate teams out there. Some are chasing a ring, and others are just chasing ticket sales. Not everyone's trying to win.
I don't think he'd have a valid chance to win with the Clippers, but that would make sense. That way he wouldn't have to move his family. Like, I wouldn't want to move my family at this stage. I would rather retire, or just play my final year in with the Lakers, but that's what would be best for the family. We're talking about LeBron James here, so he's going to do what's best for himself. So, yeah, I don't think the Clippers are even in the conversation then. Cleveland makes a lot of sense. Dallas makes a lot of sense. I don't feel like either team is really going to do it. Like, I don't think they really want him, though. Golden State? That's up to Steph, kind of. Does he want 1 or 2 years with LeBron before he retires? I find that hard to believe as well.
Some just want a packed house and a few viral moments. But it isn't just other teams who've noticed the shaky ground beneath LeBron's feet. Remember in a recent video...
Ooh, I just thought of something. Guys, does JJ have a job next year? What do you think? With the new owners? I think JJ has a job if LeBron stays. If LeBron leaves, JJ might get fired, man. These no owners have no... that's it. There's no loyalty going on there. They don't know who the hell JJ is.
Brook Lopez's
I'm curious what you
hesitation to commit to LA, largely because he had no clue what LeBron's next move would be. You can't blame LeBron for feeling uncertain about his future.
Yeah, but this has been going on forever. Dwayne Wade regretted joining the Cavs because, he had no idea LeBron was just going to get the hell out of Cleveland right afterwards and go to LA. In fact, Dwayne Wade talked about it. He was pissed off at LeBron because LeBron literally asked him, hey, come help out in Cleveland. And he's like, all right, screw it, let's do it. And then literally the next season, he dipped out and went to LA. You can't plan things around LeBron James because he's always going to stab you in the back and do whatever benefits him the most.
When the Lakers have been quietly pulling back from the LeBron-centric universe that they've lived in for years. So let's dive into some of these not-so-subtle signals that the Lakers have been sending King James lately.
I can't emphasize what I'm about to say enough. The number one most important thing for the Lakers this offseason is getting Luka Doncic. This offseason is not about LeBron for the Lakers. It is about Luka.
Of course.
First off, when the Lakers made the blockbuster move to bring in Luka Doncic, they didn't care to give LeBron a significant heads up. Just days after Luka landed in LA, the Lakers aggressively pursued a franchise center, something that Bron and AD spent years practically begging for with minimal response. Next, the Buss family agreed to sell their majority stake in the franchise to Mark Walter on June 18th. You know who was given a heads up? Luka and not LeBron.
Yep.
After this news went public, it was said that LeBron James was notified of the sale via his representation. But unlike Luka, he didn't post any public acknowledgement. At least that's what ESPN published. Because it actually came out via the people that published this story that this part was cap. But to cap off...
Wait, you guys, I don't do social media intentionally. Has LeBron even talked about the new ownership or anything like that in the media? Because I haven't seen anything.
This article, Ramona Shelburne alluded to us staring down the end of LeBron's time as a Laker. She said this: the Lakers had already made their statement in not offering James a contract beyond this season. It was abundantly clear that the 21-time All-Star's time as the face of the franchise had, for the first time, a planned end date.
Yeah.
Even if James' record-setting NBA career did not yet. Whether the 25-26 season is to be James' final season in the NBA is up to him. But if he wanted the kind of Hollywood ending that only the Lakers can give legends of the game, the release date was set. Spring 2026, Luka Doncic in, LeBron James out.
So straight up, if he wants his farewell tour in LA as a Laker, he's got to do it this season. So it's, yeah. I hope he does. I hope that's all he does. Collects his 53 does a farewell tour and retires. That would be the best, instead of going to another team, poisoning them on his way out. Like, he's already poisoned the sorry, Laker fans, I know you're mad at me, but he's already done so much damage, you guys. Like, just let him continue to damage the team one more year, and then he's gone forever. You know?
I'm not Scooby-Doo or anything like that when it comes to solving mysteries.
Scooby-Doo? Scooby-Doo?
The more I think about it, the more it feels like LeBron's little trip to the Cavs practice facility and that golf video in Cleveland where he's rocking a welcome home hat.
Yeah, didn't he do this last season too? Where he got eliminated right away into playoffs like he always does. And then he was at a Cleveland game watching, you know, like in the crowd. And he was basically, you know, he's doing his LeBron thing where he's like, oh, I might leave. Funny thing is, we're getting to a point where nobody cares if you leave. They actually want you to go.
I'm starting to think that wasn't just some casual stroll down memory lane. Nah, we are talking calculated moves here. He tried to say via his show The Shop that he was just supporting a friend who had recently launched a new media company called Homecoming. But even if that's true, that's a little too much of a coincidence for my liking. And you guys know me, I'm not really a guy who's big on coincidences. I need to see if LeBron's put any money into his friend's company because, I mean, as ESPN quoted,
I mean, here's the deal with LeBron. Like, I would have that, dude. Go back and visit your home anytime you want, dude. Like, you should do it. But when you're just gonna like post that stuff on social media, you know what kind of he knows what he's doing. So he knows it's gonna start like the trade rumors and all this stuff. Like, you don't need to post it if you really want to go visit something that means something special to you. You know, like your hometown. Go do that in private, man. Why you got to post that shit on social media?
I'm a source who knows LeBron well. Nothing LeBron does is a coincidence. The Cavs reunion sounds good, but let's not forget that LeBron's been dropping retirement hints left and right. At 40 years old, 41 this December, hanging it up isn't exactly out of the question. And the Lakers, they can spin this whole thing as future-proofing all they want.
No, I saw a quote, I think it was this morning or yesterday, that LeBron James does want a farewell tour. He wants a retirement tour. So he's not done, guys. Don't for 1 second believe that he's going to retire out of all this. He's playing at least one more season.
I've got to ask, even though it's smart to not make panic moves that wreck the franchise like the Russell Westbrook trade, wouldn't building a roster that's ready to win right now also make sense? It's not like the Lakers just got Cooper Flagg. Luka Doncic is 26 years old. I'm not saying he's old, but at 26, he's entering the prime of his career.
Yeah, you got a 10-year winning window right now has just begun. And they got a great team around him. You got to get rid of LeBron. Yeah, that's the complicated part with the no trade clause. They got to free up that money, man. With that $53 million, they can win a championship. Man. And not that I want it to happen. Sorry, Laker fans, but just thinking about it, like, there's a real window of opportunity here if LeBron is out. If LeBron is in for another year, well, now you have a 9-year window.
Despite his sensational offseason, we never know what the future holds. I've said this a lot, but also, if I'm the Lakers, I'd be careful about letting LeBron leave on shaky terms. Luka has a front row seat to all of this drama. His scars from Dallas haven't fully healed. If anyone in the league is watching closely to see how his superstar teammates get treated, it's Luka himself. That's why I fully expect that we'll see some sort of damage control from the Lakers, because all Luka really has to say is, treat LeBron right, or I'm declining my 2026 player option, and suddenly, everything is in jeopardy. But since Luka has been so involved with everything, maybe everything that's happening right now is okay with him. If that's the case, it would be crazy to see LeBron on the other side of the situation that he's put a lot of players in. It is a cold world out there, man. LeBron, I'm not even mad at you for not instantly reaching out to Ayton when you found out that he was going to be a Laker. When Ayton was asked if he had heard from Bron or Luka after he became...
Hell, if I heard that should be all I need. If I was LeBron and Ayton just got signed, I'd be like, I'm out. Y'all don't get it.
Laker. He said no, not yet in reference to Bron, but that he definitely got a text from Luka, but understands how the offseason goes and how Bron could have been busy doing other things. I did a bit of paraphrasing.
Hey, if you got time to post on social media, you got time to text your new teammate.
There, but that's basically how that exchange went. The timing of Aiden revealing this was pretty funny, because literally a day after Aiden said that he hadn't heard from LeBron, LeBron's out in Puerto Rico turning up with Bad Bunny like it's a music video. I'm sick though. That should have been me at that concert.
How's that knee doing? Knee's doing good, huh?
To Benito, not LeBron. Bron's Spanish probably isn't even that good.
Or was it a calf? Or I can't remember. What was his fake injury in the offseason? Which is right now while he's dancing? I can't remember. I can't keep track. It's something in his leg, like a knee or a calf. Something that's fake.
No, Bron was going crazy on Duolingo that night. I actually have no idea how good or bad that Bron's Spanish is. I just wanted to reveal that mine is pretty decent, and I'm proud of that. Fresh off of partying with Bad Bunny in Puerto Rico,
mine too.
Bron popped up courtside at the Lakers-Pelicans Summer League game, and he gave us some real insight into where things stand between him and the Lakers.
Now, I asked LeBron just before tip-off if he'd like to join the broadcast to discuss everything, and he told me, quote, "I ain't got nothing to talk about." Guys,
Bron's agent,
He's got his own podcast, so if he wants to talk about it, that's where he's going to talk about it.
Paul has been playing it cool, insisting that no trade request has been made yet.
There's so many voices in today's game and around today's game in media and things like that, and everyone has a job to do. For us, hey, let those people do their job. It's not for us to rebuttal or to try to give clarity on what's said, what's not said. That's not the focus. The focus is, hey man, enjoy your summer.
But if you've been paying attention, this is far from a stable situation. There's definitely something deeper at play here. And the second it drops, you know that we'll be breaking it down. So hit subscribe, turn on those notifications, and stay locked in because trust me, you won't want to miss it. Anyways, there's some more going on in the basketball world that we have to be covering. So clicking one of the videos that's on the screen right.
All right, you guys, that's going to do it. That was a great video. It covered everything very clearly. I don't know. Like I think at this point you guys know what my opinions are about this whole thing. I would straight up just ask him, where do you want to go? Like, where do you want to go? Because we're moving forward, LeBron, you know? Unless I'll give you one thing. Like, okay, if it was me, I wouldn't even offer this one thing. But maybe these new owners are a little different. It's a wild card. If they want to, they can be like, hey, this could be your final year. We're going to give you a farewell tour, but that's it. It's 1 year. No more contracts are coming. So it's up to you. If you want to play more than 1 year, then you need to tell us where you want to go because we're going to trade you there. That's it, you know? But honestly, if it was me, like the real Minecraft me, like, no, man, I'm just saying, where do you want to go? Because we're shipping you out. You know, you're going somewhere else. Like, we don't want you here. And you know, I hate to say it, but at this point, he's created such a toxic environment around the uncertainty about what his future is, meaning what the future of this $10 billion franchise is, because they don't get to know because LeBron is waiting to make another decision, you know? Like, I would straight up just be savage about it because this is business, you know? That's it, man. You know, the time is up. You know, where do you want to go? Where do you want to go? We're going to get you there. You ain't going to be happy here. I'm going to bring you off the bench. You know, you're not going to be happy here. So don't go out like this. Go back, go somewhere else. Where do you want to go? You know, I'll make it happen. That's really my only stance on this. Like, there's no benefit from keeping him 1 more year. With that contract, when you have a team that could possibly win it all, I mean, whether you win it or not, you're a contender right now. You just got to get rid of this guy. And you can contend for a championship right now. Anyways, you guys, I'm heading out. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want more content like this. And most importantly, it's the be water, my friends.